Communication, transparency, and big picture. Those are three things that we work on all the time here at Service Express. And one of the ways that we do that is coming up this month in July. And so in January every year, I present our business plan to the entire company. I present it live to the people that are here in Grand Rapids at our corporate headquarters, and then it's live streamed to all of our regional offices so everybody can see it at once. And so we all gather together as a company, and in January, I review the goals that we had for the previous year. We present whether we hit those goals or not. We present why did we hit them if we did, or why did we not hit them if we didn't, and what changes might we make going forward. All right, and then we close the books on the previous year and we present the new goals and initiatives for the upcoming year. And so I've done that for a number of years here at Service Express, and we did it this past January as well. And so now in July, we come back, we do this every year, and we do our mid-year business plan presentation update. And so I will get together again with the entire company, present live here in Grand Rapids, live stream to all of our regional locations, and I'm going to review what were the goals that we set in January. Are we on track to hitting them? Are we not? If we are, why? What's going well? If we're not, why aren't we? What changes are we making? We also talk about new initiatives that are going on within the company that we talked about in January and said we're going to work on, and I'll give an update around those. And so we say, hey, did we complete it? Are we in progress, and where do we stand? Or sometimes we say, you know what, we've changed priorities because of whatever has happened within the company, and we have a new initiative. And so I'll update everybody there. And so in July, it's a great chance to come back together, review what our goals were at the beginning of the year, and give an update to the entire company. And so why do we do this? Well, three quick things jump to mind that really help us in doing this. One is communication. You can never communicate enough. CEOs, leaders, you're really chief communication officers, chief repeating officers, we say all the time here as well. Communicate, communicate, communicate. When you think you've done it enough, you're really just beginning. And it can be a presentation, it can be email, it can be a lot of different forms, but we always have to communicate to remind people of what's going on here in the company and keep them up to date, especially for a growing company like Service Express. Things are always growing and evolving and changing, and we have to keep our teams up to date on that. Transparency. You've heard me say it a couple times. Hey, if we're not hitting a goal, why? What's going on? Why are we not hitting it? And let's talk about that. If we're hitting a goal, let's talk about that and the reasons why as well. And I see a lot of leaders really sometimes try to hold back, and especially if they're not hitting a goal, and not be vulnerable, not be transparent, not share that they're not hitting a goal with their team. And so really it's a good chance to work on your vulnerability, your transparency, and let everybody in the company know what's going on. And thirdly, it's the big picture, right? It's a chance to step out of the day-to-day and remind ourselves of what's the big picture that we're trying to achieve. What are the big goals? What are the big initiatives that we're working on? And I've gotten great feedback on this when doing these presentations, that people just say, you know, we've been heads down, working hard, getting after it. And sometimes you can get caught up in the day-to-day, in the grind, which we have here too, and you think that's all I'm doing. And it's a good chance halfway through the year to step back. How does this fit into the big picture, what we're working on? What are we really trying to achieve both this year, and we always project out about 5 years about where we're going. And so communication, transparency, and big picture. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and hey, let me know what you do and what works for you.